Before I introduce what I'm doing here, I'd love to ask a few questions, and I hope people can respond.
Yeah.
How many of us in the audience watched, loved, or hated the Silhouette Challenge on TikTok?
Watched, hated, or shunned.
Oh yeah. So any of these things, just put up your hand. If you watched the Silhouette Challenge on TikTok, hated it or loved it.
We watched.
Yeah, I expect more hands from the females and the males as well. Okay. What was your experience? What was your experience?
I found it funny. It was really funny.
Okay, so
maybe it's because I was watching the funny.
But it depends who you are.
So for Tabitha, she found it funny. Chikondi, how did you find it?
I loved it.
You loved it. Why did you love it?
Well, I think people, because of the lights and everything, people were comfortable enough to show or make themselves feel sexy.
So comfortability.
Yeah.
Okay. Sexy or sexiness. Okay. Funny. You said funny. How so? How was it funny?
I think it's because of the videos that I watch are actually made by guys.
Okay.
So yeah,
Okay, that's interesting. Yeah.
And then they would do the dance moves and shit. They were trying to do it the way girls were doing.
So it was funny because they were doing what girls were doing.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Not because of other things, eh?
No?
King, what was your experience?
Well, what she said, but then just like focusing on the sexy part.
On the sexy part?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
So the Silhouette Challenge is basically what I'm doing today.
Wait, what?
Okay?
The what?
It's the Silhouette Challenge. So
What's a silhouette?
a silhouette is somewhat like a shadow, something you can't really see, like fully see, like a figurine that you can't really see. But how the challenge was is men or women would get into mostly a red lit room, and then they would wear either light things like very light dresses or naked, and then they'll be dancing to music like that, and then you can see some body parts like that, and then yeah. So the funny part or the sexy part, you can see all those things.
Okay.
So my session, yes. So my session,
You are doing it alone.
we're calling my session the Silhouette Challenge.
Okay.
Or challenges. And here is to the curtain raiser. I am not a preacher, but here is my sermon. I bring you discomfort for you to be comfortable. This is about you getting off your clothes with eyes wide open, the light on, the door open, and no music playing. Picture that. Feel that. Embrace that. This is about you accepting your nature. You are fire, ice, stone, you are air. Bend something, chew something, hold something, fly something. I'm not a messiah, but here is my salvation. Your body is your temple, the light this world lacks. I bring you freedom from the beads that hold your hips from dancing, from shackles that hold your feet, from juicy sliding, moonwalking, massaging the skin of the earth. Shake up your soul. Throw us a party. I'm not a judge, but here's my sentence. I speak in tune with nature using my lips. She says, you are damned if you never let yourself loose. Drunk and high on the entirety of your splendor, you are ungrateful if you sit on your flames, your frost, your strength, your abundance. After this show ends, there's probably heaven and hell. But now is earth. Be you, celebrate you. That was a curtain raiser. I hope we've opened now the door.
We have.
Yeah,
Yes. Now you're starting to. You're waiting for the activities, right?
Yes.
Okay. So people were doing those things for different reasons. Okay. Others was to attract maybe a certain guy. Others is to attract numbers, followers. Others is to attract a certain girl like Tabitha who liked them because they were funny. And others maybe it was just self-expression. So my next poem is I want to be close to you. So my next poem is entitled I want to be close to you because I feel like the Silhouette Challenge somehow was a way of intimacy or communicating intimacy or getting closer to people. Smoke me hard until my name lingers on your lips long after I'm gone like a scar, like a beautiful tattoo. Breathe me in strongly until your heart is sore from craving songs of my voice and your skin numb from missing my touch. Scream out to me, call out to me, curse and bless my name, slander and pray to my name. You miss me, this madness is justified. I am doing the same here, becoming a monkey without you. My eyes are jumping from branch to branch looking for you, my sweet fruit. So this is the part where the woman goes like that. So now the beauty of the silhouette challenge, right, is that I think I'm being challenged here.
Did you just go look for the silhouette?
People are now checking out for the silhouette challenge. Either way, I'll continue. The beauty of the silhouette challenge was that somehow, one, it maintained anonymity. Because usually we are afraid of being ourselves because there's others that we want either to live up to, or we don't want our names to be tarnished, or we just don't want to be identified. So it is more comfortable for us to hide behind curtains, behind the red light, and sometimes behind very skimpy linen, very smooth or soft linen, so that people don't see who we really are.
It was about bodily autonomy.
Yes. There's a lot of that. Yes, the physique, the expression of the physique.
Okay.
So to get closer to that, like to paint this silhouettes or these silhouettes for you better, we're getting to the next poem, and this poem is entitled "Every Poetry Performance is Sex."
Oh.
Hey, what's wrong with you?
I'm wondering the same thing.
Every poetry performance is sex is the title of this one. I was raised right by the street code. Before I stand or sit to recite a poem, I wash my mouth clean with adrenaline. Lick my lips, lubing them, sex is about to happen. Words are women striking a nude. Each time they catwalk on the flat floor of my tongue. I orgasm. And consonants being unruly curves they are, leave my breath out of breath, and vowels, these fine legs beat rhythm into how I say things. Sometimes rap things, sometimes sing things, sometimes mourn and curse things, sometimes praise and worship things. These vowels, these legs lead me to places where passion is a Brazilian carnivore, colorful like rainbows reside there. These words back and forth walk, spin and leap, twirl and swirl, and feel the expanse of my reality, bouncing the voluptuosity, their sumptuous figures on my wet thickened lips, weighing me down, down and down, dragging my soul out to party. This position is greener pasture. Picture her rocking up and down, side to side, drilling deep, digging deeper for a lake of ecstasy. I was raised right by the street of cold. Performance is intercourse. Each time I recite a poem, I fuck in your presence and leave you wet. So, just how wet are you? Okay. So,
What?
she's laughing, so I'm thinking these silhouette challenges are still funny. She's, oh my god, so I'm thinking these silhouette challenges are still sexy. So we are good. Up until they are not. Up until they are not, then I'll leave the stage. Now,
Take it down a notch.
I am right now. I am actually. The nature of silhouette challenges is that sometimes people can see it or view it as an act of desperation. You know, we've been trying to get this guy's attention, but he's just not replying or just not responding. So what do? You show him some cleavage, right? Or you show him some parts of you that you think he's gonna run after. And so this is somehow the situation in this other poem. It's a very short poem and it's entitled Plight, like in the newspaper Agony. Yeah. So I spoke of love, she laughed. I told of our hearts, still she laughed. I know, annoyed, I stopped and laughed along, loudly.
They will hurt
Yeah, I want to explain the situation. But yeah, so it is like that. Now, so this guy or this girl is not, I don't know, noticing me. Maybe she just thinks I'm a comedian, I'm a comic, I'm a stand-up comic, or I'm just trying to be that. Then I try to speak to her in a way that I think her body will respond better to me. So now we're doing You Did. That's the title of this poem. It's called You Did. I can't erase your voice on my ears, this unique handwriting on a piece of paper, a letter. It is not what you said, but how you did. As if performing a poem for a group of swans, the elegance with which your voice rose and fell, a beautiful slow-mo waterfalls. I drank your words. until they overflew. I held on to the meanings like trapped warmth from good food, good wood. It is not what you said, but when you did. All noise fell, curtains parted, it was time for the real performance. And you rode this stage a conversation like you were Arthur, Alexander even, like it was a horse, Bucephalus even. We were only in Sunday school, young as they all come, pure under the fruiting tree of Eden, where eternally hangs Romeo and Juliet. Yet we knew how to take turns, biting the fruit asunder. We were born lovers. Yeah, so I hope she got the message.
Yeah.
I hope she got the message. Because here, I wasn't showing her any body parts. Okay, I was, because it was my heart, but, yes, I was giving her my heart and just telling her, yo, look at this thing. What does it have to bump, beat? It beats for you. It does this for you. Yes.
It does for you.
It beats
really.
for you.
Okay, cool. My heart beats
There were
for
some
you.
challenges I watched that were really fiery. He used the word sexy, but I'm going to use fiery because I'm trying to be politically correct.
I was going to use erotic, but she did.
Okay, yeah. They were really fiery. Like you look at the body and you're like, people say Queen B. But this is my Queen B. You know what I mean? Because, now, here we are. I'm saying, many fear fire. A lot of people fear fire. Your aura is the smell of combustion. I desire to burn under your sheets, in your arms, in the embrace of your words. Many fear fire, but the way your flames light, no darkness can cause me to run away from you. I desire to burn under these clouds, all warning gazes of care for people. I was born to fuel the intensity of your feeding, of your hunger, and there's no greater purpose than to serve this, to be a fillet to your lust. So she's dancing, she's whining, right? And there where I am, I'm just like, yo, take me, please, take me. Take me, carry me, grab me from the screen. Then you realize that others were not really, I don't say they were really off the charts per se, but they had something special about them. It could have been the choice of music, which most of them used the same song, but it could have been maybe the choreography of their moves, It could have been the length of their video. And that was the something special that those videos had. So the next poem I'm reading to you is something special. Art begets its saints and miscarriages its demons. Art recruits its messiahs and crucifies its devils. Art feeds on evil, sometimes good, and cheats good, sometimes evil. Art is a tickle that makes you laugh in a very uncivilized way, and the thorn that causes you pain and tears awkwardly. Art is death and life running away from it to be free. Art is a woman being raped and a man having his dick cut off for the offense. Art is a baby harassing its mother's breast and the father on the other one. Art is believing love is blind and expecting her to notice you. Art is a boy who falls from a tree together with the eggs he sought to pick. Art is a girl who says no for the first time and means it, and the chills it sends on society's spine. Art is unemployment frying the brains of graduates, the non-graduates, and finishing anointing oils in churches. Art is dying and not living a knot, living good and not bothering those that are not. Art is a road that gets fixed whenever the president visits, and the watchful portals awaiting his departure. Art is a speech on a mountain or that at Selma, and the marches henceforth they command. Art is the Bible, as well as the Playboy magazine, and their contents, and the language, and the effects, and this and that, and that and that, and neither this nor that, nor that and that. Art is nothing special and yet something more. Art is you, sweet and bitter in my memory.
Nice, no, that's nice. That's tragic, yeah.
Very, 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 very tragic. They were tragic. Those things were very tragic. If you watch them, you see many men's hearts were broken.
Sure.
Yes, because they were shown what they could never have.
Yeah.
Many women's hearts, I don't know, were they broken as well?
No.
Okay, but then they were overjoyed.
Yes.
Yes, because your boyfriends are not funnier than those guys, right? Okay.
Wow.
Anyway, so it is always something special that we look for in art, in self-expression, in just being ourselves. Okay? And there's also something special in being ourselves. Anyways, the next poem is a poem that I think I love personally because of what it does, and I hope you will pay attention. Now, this poem features in my recent book, Take Me With You. Yes, I don't know which page, but it features in that book. And I think it is one of the best silhouette challenges that I have put up today. So you can listen to it now. Her fingers in my hair. It is a love story before ignored, but a pronouncement loud now, so sure now, in between her legs, with my head at the meeting of her words, and my hair in her hands, her fingers stroking me gently, then harshly, and then gently again. Tell me what bliss is, shit, heaven is, if not this, in between her legs, with my head at the meeting of her words, and my hair in her hands, sitting still under the hairdresser's stool.
I think so. This is not. The word of what?
I think you all missed it. You all missed it, right? Yes, you all missed it.
No,
I'll read it again. I'll read it
Yeah.
again.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. I know you all missed it, but here we are.
And I'm saying it by head.
Her fingers in my hair.
Which one's first?
It is. Same fingers, bro.
I mean, you know.
Same fingers, man.
Let's go.
Okay, go.
Her fingers in my hair. It is a love story before ignored, but a pronouncement loud now. So sure now, in between her legs, with my head at the meeting of her words, and my hair in her hands, her fingers stroking me gently, then harshly, and then gently again. Tell me what bliss is, shit, heaven is, if not this, in between her legs, with my head at the meeting of her words, and my hair in her hands, sitting still under the hairdresser's stool.
Yeah, we just missed it again.
Yeah, it's sex. It has to be sex.
Yes.
I mean,
All right.
Yes.
Me.
So some of these the word challenges.
And then it's actually.
Some of these word challenges were this interesting. Okay?
Yeah.
You thought they were sexual when they were not.
So
Or you thought they were not sexual when they were sexual.
I don't think we
What's
can
going on?
collectively be done.
Anyways, we move forward.
why?
Wait, what? No.
You have to explain.
Yes, like, because mine moving picture in mind.
Okay, maybe try to read it again for the last time so we get it.
Yes,
Because
because if you
yeah,
ask
don't
me,
stroking of the what?
Me, I'm
he
still
has
stuck
to
in the.
explain.
Yes, the head stuck in
I
between
won't
the
read
thighs.
it. I won't read it the
And
third
then
time.
with her fingers.
I won't read.
stroking your
I won't
hair.
read it the third time
Me, I'm not even
because
sure now
it
which
is
hairs.
in a book. Because it is in a book, and because it is in a book,
Okay.
it's there forever.
Yeah, but then
Kindly reach out to me to take me with you to understand this point.
So you're not going to explain.
I can explain off
Please.
camera.
It's right.
I can explain off camera.
So for now, can't we arrive?
Yes, yes. So, you know, after you misunderstand this silhouette challenge, right? You can still be seated there like, I'm waiting for the meaning, I'm waiting for the meaning, I'm waiting for the meaning. Most of you are asking for the meaning.
Yes.
I don't know if it comes. So in this poem, I'm also saying I'm still waiting. Yes, I'm still waiting. And it goes as follows. Men have been hunting since the beginning of civilization. For diamonds in the rough, for wheat in the chaff, for something to claim, to own. Fame is a beast when out of control. Man is a devil when there's less light in you. And women are sin if lust is the only love they accept. I want all of this, most of all you. I have been hunting since I sat here or stood here, casting my gaze, my spider web, these welcome hugs, and you have been dodging. You are a fighter, a polished shell in the sand. You're worth it. I am your seed. See me. Stop running. You've run out of land, and I've run out of pages. So sometimes an explanation also fails, you know, because a subject is only interesting to you, I think, maybe within the first, I don't know, maybe first 15 minutes. So even if I was to explain that poem to you guys over and over, you may miss it still. Okay. Now, I noticed something. Before I get into this poem, because it's very controversial, maybe it might be controversial
Than the one you read before.
than all the ones that I've read, I'm thinking. Or I may just be lying to you because I want you guys to be excited about it. So I'm going to read something like an appetizer to get you into the poem. Okay? So this is a very short thing, and I hope you will follow me. The title is A Dream Come True. Okay? Sit and listen to my lies, to my truth. Sit and listen to this broken song you wanted me to sing. Yes, I know you guys are trying to leave and everything, but I'm saying, please sit still. You guys wanted me to perform. I'm here, sit still. Now we move to this poem that I love. So it is foreplay. Foul play, what your ears did when they heard foreplay. Yes, these are wet ground, soft soil, muddy, so slippery. Asking for a beating, rather a drilling. I know oil resides down there.
That's it. I think what a beating.
How are we doing? How are we doing?
Muddy and slippery.
In the west of Africa, people are drilling oil. Drilling oils. I don't know why you guys are uncomfortable with oil being
Wait,
drilled.
is that it? Or you just stopped?
You laughed. It was too much. I'm gonna have to start again.
You have to.
I'm gonna have to start again. So here's the thing. You guys are doing something that you didn't do for the silhouette challenges. You're watching them there alone in your room, giggling, laughing, sharing with friends, and then here you're stopping me midway. How many of you stopped the silhouette challenge midway? Well, you're on. Let's see where it goes. Anyways, so let's see where this goes. Foreplay. Foul play, what your ears did when they heard foreplay. Yes, these are wet grounds, soft soil, muddy, so slippery. Asking for a beating, rather a drilling. I know oil resides down there. Lakes of passion form and like pools hold ecstasy down there. Behind these curtains, civility and self-awareness. Sage, smoking lightnings and thunders. These waterfalls are Victorian built with the finest materials. Golden caves, copper-colored thighs, dark skin tone and eagle wings. Yeah, butterfly, teach me how to fly. With your touch and kisses. Ready me up, warm my blood, and unshackle my joints. This love making is traveling. We are heading back to the pyramids and then far back to creation. I want to learn the anatomy of your pleasure, the succulence of the fruit. Pleasure me, yes. I can't believe I can fly, and your body is my sky, yeah, butterfly. If this is foreplay, then it is foul play. What more the actual play?
You know, I've been to the copper belt. And I've seen miners.
Yeah, but this is not it.
Nothing
Close to what
amazing
is
about
my
mining and drilling there.
What is my what?
Copper size.
I have a question.
Which mine?
I have a question.
Copper size where? Which mine?
Have we all not seen red lights before? Have we all not seen red lights before?
Like, yeah,
We've seen red lights before, right?
Yeah.
Have we never seen videos before
We've seen it.
we've seen
with hashtags?
Yeah.
Good. But what was so special about the silhouette challenges videos?
Didn't have a hashtag. What's going on?
I was trying to respond to what he was saying, to say he's been to the copper belt, he's seen miners mine, but he didn't see all these things. It's the same thing. A red light alone may not do everything. It needs someone dancing behind. I don't know. This is what I did here. Yes. My point is that the copper mines alone may not tell you all
We said
this.
copper thighs though. We heard that already.
Very much. Also Victorian.
We are moving forward, ladies and gentlemen.
Like, you know.
We are moving forward, ladies and gentlemen.
Nice.
So some of you obviously are thinking, this is pure evil. This is blasphemy. This is wrong.
That's what. We're thinking sex.
And because of that,
Copper thighs.
there's a point.
Let's go.
There's a point. Guys, what color is copper? Before we go further, what color is copper?
What is that? What's that? Is it like? I'm asking for right now.
Oh, you're asking? Oh, shit.
He doesn't know too. Anyway, we move forward.
Let's go.
This poem is entitled A Fascination with Evil.
Okay, that's it.
A fascination with evil.
A fascination. Okay. All right. I had something else.
Now you're bringing your own poetry.
No, but
here.
he did that.
Fascination.
Yeah, he did that.
Anyway, yes.
Yeah, it's fucking up our minds.
Anyway, a fascination with evil. And slowly a heart becomes an admirer of that which it loathes, that which it regarded filth. And as innocent as breath, she becomes guilty of heinous crimes, a terrible evil herself than what she haunted. In the pages of love of time, sometimes beauty becomes the beast, a beautiful beast, a terrible evil herself than what she hated. I must be damned. I love crazies that scare me when we touch. Now, we have got certain habits that maybe are not good for us. Okay? And this poem was just trying to say, maybe watching silhouette challenges is not a good habit, you know? Or maybe it is. Yes. So I'll leave it there as we move forward. I think it's a disease of youths. And to give you a bigger picture on what I mean, here's a very short poem again, just like an interlude, like something that prepares you for where we're going, you know? This poem is entitled Mischievous Behavior. Welcome to youth. Cough, cough, snort, snort, come, come, squirt, squirt. Mischief is righteousness.
Now I just gotta go home. It's going on. Now it's squirting.
Come,
Squirt. I gotta go home. That's what's happening.
Gentlemen and ladies.
Let's go.
Gentlemen and ladies.
Preach.
Silhouette challenges are not for the faint of heart.
No, they're not.
Clearly.
Yes.
It's crazy.
You must be comfortable with your body. You must be comfortable with your identity. You must be comfortable. You must be comfortable with who you are.
Yeah.
To do that, but even to watch it. So I proceed with mischievous behavior.
Yes.
Mischievous behavior. Welcome to youth. Cough, cough, snort, snort, come, come, squirt, squirt. Mischief is righteousness here. We do not wait till we are old to die. It ends there. What I was just trying to say is, when you guys walk out and look around, what do you see? Like
Squirt.
yes. Basically, that's the identity of young people. Okay,
Let's just
it's
get real,
it's
guys.
puffs.
I mean,
Okay,
it is what it is.
it's puffs.
What's that?
It's smoking. Yes, it's yes, it's doing that and that and that and that. But the point is, some people, when they watch this, okay, or you as you're listening to this, you're probably just going like, this is mischievous behavior, this is mischievous behavior, this is mischievous. So I was trying to show you what mischievous behavior is and why it is being led by the young people. Now we're moving forward to something else. I feel like you guys should hold me. And my poem is entitled Hold Me.
No, we can't.
There's a myth that your lips are hugs, that they hold when everything else isn't. If this myth is truth, I will worship at the doorstep of your mouth. Weak and seeking embrace, I worship there while fallen and seeking to stand. I've never been held before, truly, to have felt it. Hold me, become my God and your name, my religion. Sometimes you saw this silhouette challenge just blew you off, like blew your mind off rather, and you wanted to follow. If it's on TikTok, you wanted to follow this person who posted it, like to be watching other things that they do.
Yeah.
Okay. But if it wasn't on TikTok, maybe on YouTube, you wanted to watch the next one, the next one, and the next one, and the next one. And this is what Hold Me feels like, or I wanted it to feel like, to say, you just want to go with the flow, you know. You don't want it to be interrupted. Now, while moving forward, I do not know how to say this, but I'll say it the best way I know how to. I'll read it out. My Bible and me. So the poem is my Bible and me. Here is my new Bible, your body. Your skin is pages of Holy Writ, the pause, punctuations, and your hair is the word. Jesus in the flesh or the tongue of Allah. Such beauty, grace embodied. Wisdom stands ajar, a gate, leading to the fruit or maybe a grave. Providence, the two buns of food protruding out of your chest. You let sinners and saints suckle for their nourishment there. Your fingers, commandments pointing us to right, that tunnel of light. Your feet, records of journeys you wish us embark on. Learn the mercies of this, your God. My Bible, it is you and I. Red Sea upon Red Sea, Mount Sinai upon Mount Sinai, to Golgotha and beyond. I'll flip you, turn you, and read you until reborn and beyond. Still, I'll be there with you. I do not know how you interpret this poem. If you think the Bible is an independent human being or it's one person, I don't know. Oh yeah. What I know is it's a still a challenge, gentlemen and ladies. Everything is performing here. Yeah. So I don't know how you interpret that poem. Did you get it?
Yes.
Yes, I don't know how you interpret it, but
It's a Christian poem, but that's very religious.
yes. It's for the good of the, you know. So usually the music that was in the silhouette challenges was, I think, one other thing that made us watch them. You know,
Yes.
it was dramatic, but again very sensual, emotional, and stuff like that, right? I don't know why I was doing that, but anyways, maybe I was trying to put the point across. And they say music is food to our souls, right? So here is music for me, food for my soul is the title of this poem. I want a salty tongue, one I can test, the passions of its owner, staggering to make home in my mouth, to make home my mouth, round and round, right and left, left and center, owning every corner, everything I want to kiss with fire. This fire, oh fire, bend me, desperately, melt my whole into you. That's food for my soul. I think we're getting there.
Yeah.
Yes, we're getting there. Slowly. Come again? I love what you say. I hope I had the point that would speak to that. Anyways, so now we've got two last poems. One is a very short poem and the other one is a bit longer. So I'll try to go for the longer and then end with the shorter poem. So this poem is about... Okay, let me ask you a question before I go further. Those of you who watched the Silhouette Challenges, okay? Which one stuck out for you? Could you remember one that stuck out? You don't have to tell us. Just raise up your hand if you think there's one that stuck out for you.
One that who's this lady? Tiffany Haddish did. She was with her.
I missed that one.
Yes. But then I think you wouldn't have loved because towards the end the fiancé came through and then they started making out.
These guys are heartbreakers.
But it was really cool. Like, and then for her, you could actually see the book somehow at some point. Yes. I don't think she was fully dressed. She was wearing something that was very...
Silhouette Challenges are for married people. Are you married? Anyways, as we move forward.
Yeah, so that's what it is.
That one stuck out for you, right? So the next poem for me... You want to say something? No. Okay, you have one that you liked?
Yeah.
I see. So the next poem is entitled What They Say About Her. Okay? They say she runs mad when music plays. They say she bends everything herself to. They say she's generous when music takes over. They say she shows everything her soul to. They say she's commanding when music starts. She summons everything deep in everyone. If you see her, they say, you wish you were the music or the flow on which she dances. Small things are really troublesome.
What?
Small things are really troublesome. I'm really trying to understand.
At that point, I said something about deep in.
I do not know what you're saying. You guys are hearing your own messages.
And you wish the music is shine that she dances too.
I'm here saying other things. You
We
guys.
wish you at the ground. Dances on. Expose your potential.
I'm saying this thing. You guys are hearing the other thing. Now, the last poem is really a very small, a short poem rather, and it speaks to some of the things that I spoke to. I think Blessings and Tabitha about earlier before the show began. I think we are at a time when we're exploring relationships, we're exploring marriages, we're exploring concepts that surround these things, the security that comes with them, but also the limitations that come with them. And so this poem is entitled Our Affair. Yes.
Let's go.
Our affair. This either never ends or never starts. There's no middle ground. Thank you for your time. This was Silhouette Challenges by Gerry Sikazwe.